Caipirinhas, is that from Brazil? Caproscas.
My daughter just turned 6 2 weeks ago.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
Hi, Mr. Shyamalan. How are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me on.
It's based on the graphic novel Sandcastle. What drew you to the source material?
You know, it's funny you say source material because my agents didn't bring it to me. Nobody brought it to me for work. It was just something my children gave me. So it was very organic. It wasn't meant to be source material. So it's really interesting. It was so pure, the kind of just responding, in images and emotion to something and seeing if you could turn it into a thriller that could be in this format. But it had all these characteristics that fulfilled that. It had a kind of philosophy, a mystery, a weird tone to it, an off-kilter tone, all of these things that I love.
No kids allowed on the beach? What?
That's not true!
Oh, no! Oh, no!
We never leave each other. Nothing separates us.
Can you imagine the universe of old expanding in future movies like you did with Unbreakable?
Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest. I have two answers to that. One is, no way will I ever make a sequel ever again. That's not what I do. However, the second part of the answer is, I thought of another idea. But that's, so I don't know what to do. So those are my two answers to you to that.
So maybe like a crossover or no?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like one of those things. Don't think about it. Don't think about a purple elephant. Don't think about a purple elephant, and then all you're thinking about is a purple elephant. So,
What's happening?
Found stuff from the hotel in the sand.
Sixth Sense was released 22 years ago. I feel really old.
if you feel old, imagine how old I feel.
What did you learn from the movie industry since then?
When I started, everybody was making original movies. Every movie that was being released was, that was the standard at that time, was the reason you go to the movies was to see something different and you've never seen it before. In fact, sequels often had a very strong dip, right? If you made a sequel, you made 60% or 50% of the original because by nature, it wasn't exciting to go see something that you'd already seen before. And the world flipped, right? It's flipped in those 22 years. When I released Sixth Sense in 1999, every single big movie was an original movie. And so the world has changed and it's been squeezed here to the point where there's just a handful of us making these kind of original movies, and I'm hopeful that there's room for everything to exist together, that we can have more original movies. So I'm fighting, to keep trying to tell new stories.
Have you ever considered to create a Shyamalan verse?
It's funny, it's related to your previous question too, because by nature, I have to think of it as a completely different experience for me to get excited about it. I want to think of it differently in cinema. I want to think about it differently in the way I am as a human being. So to kind of connect it feels odd, but they're all based in kind of grounded reality. So in some ways, they could have all existed in the same place, but I wouldn't want to have the burden of like, Gael and Vicky's character having had gone through an alien invasion in Signs 10 years before. I don't need that burden on the characters.
But it would be amazing. Do you want to send a message to your fans in Brazil to go watch the movie?
Hi to everybody out there in Brazil. I'm M. Night Shyamalan. I hope you guys go see Old in the movie theaters. I can't wait for us all to be together. I love being there in Brazil. I wish I could be with you guys, but I can't wait for you guys to see this movie and see this nightmare play out on this beach.
Oh no. We're here for a reason.